Patriots pull off the win here today, Zach, but special teams, bit of an issue in the second half, especially the Cyrus Jones. He's been struggling pretty much all season. We just heard from a lot of his teammates who are saying this is just rookie growing pains. What do you think of that?
I mean, I think that's exactly what it is. There's not been any kind of indication that it's a lack of effort or that it's a guy that doesn't care. But I mean, it's week 15 now. It's too late for rookie growing pains, especially when you play such an important position back there at punt return. We saw how that muff he had in the second half. He also almost had one in the first half. He was lucky to get away with that. It really changed the game. It turned what looked to be a runaway victory into a very tight game, especially when you couple it with Matthew Slater's fumble on the ensuing kickoff. So Cyrus Jones is their top pick. They're obviously going to give him a lot of leeway. They're going to give him a lot of rope. They're not going to want to give up on a guy like this early. But I don't see how they can keep putting him back there to field punts, especially as you get into the playoffs. It's too much of a liability for this team.
Well, like you said, it is such an important position, and with Danny Amendola out, so now, what do they do moving forward for the rest of until Amendola's back?
I think we're going to see Griff Waylon back there next weekend. He was inactive today, as is kind of the norm when players come into the Patriots system. They usually sit out at least a week just to kind of familiarize themselves. Waylon only got here on Friday, so that's not really a surprise he didn't play tonight. I think you're going to see him back there next weekend. I don't know why you wouldn't. I know Julian Edelman is definitely the best punt returner on this team, one of the best punt returners in the league, or in NFL history if you look at the stats. But he's too valuable to this offense.
That's a big risk to take.
Yeah, he's too valuable. You already saw how Danny Amendola got hurt on a punt return earlier this year. I think they'll use Edelman in situations they need to. They use Patrick Chung a little bit tonight, but he doesn't really have much experience at the position. So they don't really have a ton of good options right now. But I don't think they can put Cyrus back there much more.
From what you know of Waylon, what's your confidence in his ability?
I don't know a ton about him. I know he has experience. He's returned, I believe, 45 punts in his career, most of them with the Colts a couple of years back. He's a guy that can do it. He knows what he's doing. They really just they don't need a guy who's going to be able to break a 60-yard return, which is what is so maddening because Cyrus Jones has that ability. They just need a guy who's going to be able to catch the ball, run 5 yards, go down, get tackled, give the offense the ball.
Don't mess up.
Basically, yeah, just don't mess up. I think Waylon can do that. He has right now, with what we see from Cyrus Jones, he has a better chance of doing it than Cyrus Jones does. So.
All right, new mantra, do your job, just don't mess up. Thanks, Zach. Keep it on NESN.com for all your Patriots news.